Hi, this is author-philosopher Ronald E. Springer of EthicsUnderground.com, returning with the continuation of the reading of Moral Armor, Chapter 7, Part 14, Benjamin Franklin. Please hit like and subscribe before we dive in. The reason why Benjamin Franklin was so popular as a statesman and a general was because he treated human beings like human beings. He didn't try to do their thinking for them. He expected them to be mature and to make sound decisions. When this was expected of them, they did. Subordinates and peers felt real to him in a way they had never felt real to anyone before. He looked upon you as if what you were going to say was important, and if you wanted any of his time, you made sure that it was. You could tell that he was listening. He was a man doing a job at a certain level, requiring specific information. He treated you like you were a man doing a job at a certain level, requiring specific information. There was no comparison of levels in his eyes. There was no pretense. When a man practices no pretense, you do not waste his time practicing one either. Franklin was a man who respected existence and consciousness, verbatim. He knew that existence itself required him to practice specific attributes in order to advance, and he held it in his best interest to support a country that respected this requirement. In many other countries at the time, and even today, rational cognition was considered treason, but his thoughtful innocence as a holder of public trust stuns me even now. He made every piece of reasoning complete in itself, bringing deliberation to an art form, and showed how any man, no matter how modest of intellect, can grasp and follow the moral path when those of strength have the honor to present it. With so straightforward, calm, and thoughtful an approach, he stands as a monument to what is meant when we think of an American. With no fear of physical threat, what kind of a person would ever declare such a man as his enemy, and who does this damn? Many politicians were shocked that Benjamin Franklin did not tuck public money away from the war effort into his own private accounts, as so many other generals did. It wasn't that Franklin put the country's interest ahead of his own. Franklin knew that an act of cowardice was not in his own best interest. He knew that the fate of the Republic, to secure his freedom, was his highest self-interest, and that becoming a petty thief was not, having brought so many ideas in politics, science, and societal flow that are still in use. His use of moral energy was phenomenal and timeless. In salute to him, his soldiers drew their swords, a display that enraged other generals who were jealous. That so purely moral a man has ever walked the earth surely means a trail exists for the rest to pick up on. That's all for now. Next up is the Constitution. I split these videos up by subject so you'd have a better chance of finding moral armor, and then perhaps go through the whole thing for free. Why? To help create a leader in every life. Sound civilization stair-steps up from sound coherence to sound individual to productive groups of mature individuals. Self-hatred drives fear-driven people in our world to wipe out the individual, so we all need moral armor to protect ourselves and the future of mankind. Click subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you'd like to help wipe out moral confusion fast and make the world a better place.